Hey beloveds, it's been a little bit since I recorded a video. I kind of been noticing a lot of discord out in the world, and curious to know more about it. And I know that we're also working with the astrological aspect of Eris, and Eris is the goddess of disharmony and strife, and also the inner rage. And I've kind of been noticing that, at least in my universe. I've been seeing people feeling disharmony and discord, and really the rage. I'm seeing that a lot. And so I just thought maybe we could channel Eris for a little bit and see what messages she has for us, and also find out if there's a way that we can integrate her or invite her to into our lives without having too much chaos, or without having too much pain and suffering involved. So how do we navigate that would be kind of my question. So I'm just gonna tune in real quick and call her through, and then let's ask her some questions. So hold on one second. So I feel her energy immediately, even before I start to call her in. So she is here. And when she comes through, she's wearing a black tunic kind of outfit, and the edges are kind of the bottom. It's like, maybe it's like pearl or something, like sewn into the bottom of the dress. So at one time it was beautiful and fancy. But now it's like the threads are bare on the bottom, and it's like kind of unraveling and a little tattered. She's not unattractive, but not remarkably beautiful. Middle age probably. I don't feel rage as she comes through, but let's see what she's saying to us. She's happy to be here with us. She's wanting to answer our questions today, so that's a bonus. And she first wants to say that she's misunderstood, that we as humans kind of label her as negative or difficult to work with, or too much work. It's not worth the bother. And she says that's not true. And it hurts her to hear that that's the way humans feel about her in this day age. She said that in the Greek times, that she was welcomed and she felt included, and people kind of felt like the chaos and the inner rage and the disharmony was just like a part of life. And now she's saying that we don't really, our society doesn't see that anymore. It just wants to look at, like, she's like, everybody just wants Aphrodite. Me too. I kind of like Aphrodite too. So I'm in on that too. And she's funny. She's like, of course you do. She says that she feels like she gets labeled as the witch, and she's not a witch. That, yes, there's an aspect of her, but she doesn't resonate with being a witch at all. She says that she's a part of every person, and everybody has an aspect of her within her. And the more we push that away, the more it comes out sideways, or it comes out in road rage. And so we need to integrate her. And she's saying it's safe to integrate her. She's saying it's safer to integrate her than to just kind of ignore her or suppress her. She's saying, particularly around the rage, to feel the rage fully and express it. And but don't hurt people. Don't lash out at people. Don't try and hurt them. Don't try to she's saying that that's like another misconception of her, is that she she's competitive, but competitive with a ruthless edge. And she says that's not true. That's not true about her. She's saying that's what happens when we don't integrate our inner rage, is that we become competitive with a ruthless edge, and that we'll chop someone's head off with the slightest disharmony or the slightest like disagreement. And so she wants to say that she doesn't really have anything to do with what's happening like in the world right now, like with she's saying about politics, at least here in America. She's like, this isn't my doing, and I feel like I'm kind of getting blamed for it. Like, she's saying that if we had accepted and honored her from the beginning, that this never would have happened. That this is because everyone's suppressing the rage, and this doesn't have anything to do with her, and she doesn't want to be associated with it at all. Which I can hear. She's saying that, at least in America, that this society that we're living in is really sick, and that we can't suppress our emotions anymore, and this is like what happens. And she's saying even like the earth has been suppressing its emotions, which is why we're having like fires and hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes. It's because the earth too has been suppressing itself, and now there has to be like a release, and that's what's happening right now. So she's just wanting to say, like, there's a difference between her and having rage that you like honor and accept and move through, and the other part of having rage and suppressing it and then having it do these weird things. So the second one is unpredictable. That's the chaos. So it's like she's saying it's in our best interest to process through our anger, to process through our disharmony, to process through our fears, and that she's here to help with that. She's not here to help with the suppressed anger and disappointment that's kind of coming up. And so it's best to just stay away from that. If there's someone that you are noticing, there's like an individual person that's like having a lot of this rage and chaos and disharmony in your life, she's saying that you can hold that person in your heart and pray for them and ask that they find that the universe gives them the things that they need to release it and move forward. But it's best not to get caught up in it. To just kind of like trust that the universe has another way. She's really grateful that we took the time to communicate with her and that we were able to clear up all the misunderstandings that she says that we have about her. She'd like to check in with us again soon. So I'm telling her I'd love to do that in a few weeks to see how things unfold. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you're doing a lot of self-care and nurturing during this time, and honoring whatever comes up for you. And I send all my love, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.